Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, more than likely, this spring will go down as one of the warmest on record. Of course, record-breaking temperatures today, 23 degrees above normal, topping out in the 90s. We check it out, breaking the old record of 91 degrees, 96 this afternoon. In fact, that is the present temperature right now. Look at the other locations with temperatures soaring into the 90s, 95 in Taunton, New Bedford at 95, Newport briefly at 91. It's settled back now to 80 degrees down in Newport, so there's a bit of a sea breeze that's taken over. Westerly at 80 and Block Island at 79 degrees. Now, thunderstorms love heat and humidity, but it takes more than just that to create thunder. And right now, we're not seeing any, even with the approach of a cold front to our north, so staying quiet. Now, there's the outside chance of an isolated thunderstorm, but the window of opportunity is closing for the possibility of thunder, but just a small risk at this point. The heat moves out tonight, noticeably cooler weather over the next couple of days, and obviously all eyes on the holiday weekend. We'll get to that in the 7-day Futurecast. Pictures from Providence, looking out over the water and the river, sunshine, and temperatures are still in the 90s. In fact, this 96 is the high for the day. North-northwest breeze at 6 is a land breeze. There's no wind coming in off the ocean, so if you want to cook things around here as far as record-breaking temperatures, you need the wind off the land and not so much off the ocean. Relative humidity is at 38% right now. 93, Emerald Bay Manor and Cumberland, and while Newport did top out in the 90s, it settled back to 80, still 88 at the Coast Guard House in Narragansett, so it really depends on the exact trajectory of the sea breeze in certain locations. Secundit Bay Manor and Tiverton at 89 degrees. Smithfield, 93, 72 Block Island, the cold spot, if we can call it that, Nantucket, only 66 degrees. As we widen out the view, here's the backdoor cold front that we're watching. It's still across coastal Maine, and this essentially separates cooler air to the north to the hot air to the south, and this cooler air will take over as the front sinks to the south over the next couple of days, and why we'll see temperatures getting back to normal. For this evening, skies will stay clear as temperatures settle to the 80s to eventually the 70s. I don't have any thunder in here. I mean, there's a small chance, but at this point it's more the exception rather than the rule. Now, we'll start with clouds tomorrow morning, but dry, 62 to 67 degrees, and then during the afternoon, about 20 degrees cooler. 73 is actually the normal high for this time of year with a blend of clouds and some sunshine. Here's Thursday afternoon in more detail. A cloud-sun mixture, upper 60s to around 70 at the South Shore. Anywhere between 71 and 74 degrees away from the ocean. Not a deep blue sky, but more of a cloud-sun mix. And certainly cooler than today. In fact, mid to upper 60s across the Cape and the islands. Bay forecast shows that northeast breeze turning southeast at 5 to 15 knots with unlimited visibility. What about the holiday weekend? It still looks good. Cool on Friday at 70, 76 on Saturday. Low 80s both Sunday and the holiday Monday with mainly sunny skies. So it still looks like we're going to luck out Memorial Day weekend with pleasant weather and a cool down on the way next 48 hours. WPRI.com to get your 7-day Futurecast. Well, it says 95 on some of the weather thermometers. The car thermometers often are a little higher, closer to 100.
Mine was 98 at one point. Yeah, they're up there. All right, thanks, Tony. Coming up on Eyewitness Newsline.